Hi, today we're going to have a go at making a pitfall trap. Now, a pitfall trap, yes thank you Ren, is a little trap where you can collect some of the mini beasts that might be running around in your garden. So I'm going to show you what you need in order to make a little trap. So you need a container. It could be a flower pot or a little plastic cup like this, maybe a tin out of the recycling, or a jar or a yogurt pot, anything like that, a small container. You'll also need something to go over the top of your container. It could be a plant saucer, maybe a bit of broken pot, or even a bit of bark from the garden. Then you'll need something to balance that lid on, so maybe some sticks or possibly a stone. Then the only other thing you'll need is a trowel. So see if you can find all of those things and I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, we're ready to start making our trap. Basically, we're going to take our container and we're going to bury it down in the ground. Okay, so you need to think about where you would want to put your trap, because you want it to be somewhere where there might be lots of things creeping around. Now, many of the mini beasts like to remain dark and damp. So you want to pick an area in the undergrowth, not somewhere that's right out in the bright sunlight. We're going to bury this in the ground, and then hopefully any creatures coming along will fall inside and we'll be able to see who we've caught. So I just need to dig a hole now, big enough for my container. Okay, so I've dug my hole. And you want to make it deep enough that when you put your container in, it goes right down and is level with the topsoil. Then just put the soil back in round the edges, because we don't want the creatures to fall down the edges. We want them to fall in our trap. Try not to get too much soil inside. Okay, and you're going to pack your soil all the way round, taking it right up to the lip of your container. Okay, so keep packing it round until the soil is level with the top of your container, like that. Right, now we've got our pot in position, we're going to want to cover it over so that if it does rain it's not going to fill up with water, and also it keeps it nice and dark. I like to put a little bit of soil in the bottom as well, so anything that falls in can hide inside. I'm going to use this bit of bark and a couple of twigs, so I'm going to wedge my twigs there, and then I'm going to put my bark over the top like that. Okay, I'm going to make sure all the leaves that I'd pulled away are all back round it so that it's well hidden. So any little creatures that come along, hopefully will go along here, fall inside our tin, and in the morning we can go and check. You can, if you want, put some bait in there, so you could put a little bit of meat and see if we can attract some beetles, or you could just leave it as it is and see who you capture. There we go, we've made our little pitfall trap.